I have two heads in my home. They're very strange. Back when I was just online, I would set them up at the table so they would be like right there. I would do it at my kitchen table, and I would leave them there and I would forget, and I would come back and get scared that there was someone in my kitchen. My name is Mike Dyess, and currently I'm a cosmetology student at the Aveda Institute, and I graduate in about a month. Originally, it wasn't a lifelong passion of mine. I only very recently considered being a cosmetologist because, well, I am transgender. As a kid, I didn't want anything to do with girly things. I didn't want anything to do with this sort of feminine aspect that had been pressured onto me. But now that I'm transitioned, it became an option. I got very lucky with my transition and being treated very well in the chair. It's been a very important part of my transition, but not everyone gets that. A lot of folks are given haircuts that they don't want because their stylist makes assumptions, or they aren't treated properly, their pronouns aren't used properly, they get their hair cut in a way they don't consent to, and that can be very traumatizing.
Like I'll say I want my hair cut in a certain way, and they try to, since I'm trans masculine, they do it more feminine, making assumptions.
A lot of trans folks, you'll say, I want this really masculine cut, and the stylist will be like, oh, you want a feminine version of that? It's like, no. I want that.
They give you the soccer mom haircut.
Currently, it's a lot of salons, a lot of barbers base things off gender, and what it really should be is based off of length. I'm very glad they've taught us how to do clipper cuts because that's mostly considered a barber skill.
This time I've cut my beard hairs.
This one I have a lot of practice because I do my own beard. It's good to train people to, actually be aware of needs and do what people want. One day I would like to open a clinic for trans people to come and be able to get the kinds of cuts they want, free or very, very low charge, where trans people can just come and learn about how to take care of their own hair and get cuts and maybe even color to be able to have a gender-affirming experience. It would be able to educate people on, what to ask for and what masculine versus feminine means in terms of cuts. It works so well with what I want to bring to the world because I love helping people find things that make them feel good about themselves. And that's not just a trans sentiment. It's very important for trans people, but everyone deserves to feel good about themselves when they look in the mirror, and that's what I want to pass on. I definitely have several years of experience I need to pick up first. There's so many different things I've learned and so many things I have left to learn as I progress out into the world. First day out on the floor, you're terrified. You don't know really what's going on, but your instructors are there to help. We did a little bit of a trim on him. I just needed to check the lines before I get started on the color. We just did a 2 to a 1.
So you just got
oh, you have that little bit of a line, yep.
Yeah, if you can texture that out just a little. Oh, you can even go up a little bit like that when you're doing it. Good job. There you go, see it? I think you got it now. Woo!
At the end of the day, I want people to be able to look at themselves in the mirror and be like, yes, that's me. I feel good about me. Whether it's trans people or people in need. I'd love to be able to style wigs for cancer patients one day. I'm not here to make $1 million. I'm not here to open salons. I'm just here to make people feel like themselves.
That's the exact same pattern and color. You're like, should I get this?